Well, thanks, Chad. I'm Darren Kinder, and Jill and I are right on the border of Pennsylvania and New York. And we found this really cool motorcycle ride to take this brand new Harley Davidson out for a ride. So come on, let's take a look. We're here on the Pocono Mountains, and we're going to be riding right along the Delaware River up to the Hawk's Nest. And this is one of the premier places to ride on the East Coast. It's a real beautiful area. It's very scenic, nice drive through the trees. And then you get into this nice windy cliff road. So it's still a lot of fun, and we really had a great time.
It was an awesome ride. The road was fantastic for a motorcycle. It's a nice windy road and not a lot of traffic on it. So you could drive along the road and you could see directly down onto the river. You could see kayakers down there. It was quite a ways down there, so it was a little intimidating, but it was never felt unsafe at all. Just a beautiful, beautiful scenery. That was the interesting thing. In Alaska, you had long stretches that you wouldn't see town or people or even animals of any sort. But in Pennsylvania and New York through there, you'd see birds and animals and even deer and squirrels running around, and of course people are all over the place.
You kind of take your time a little bit more and you see a lot more things, but I really like going through the trees, and on there's a lot of just twisty, windy roads. There's hardly a straight road in everywhere that we went. It was all constantly turning, which is really fun on a bike. Driving along the Delaware, there's all kinds of little touristy places to stop, little rest stops, campsites, different things like that have activities like whitewater rafting, kayaking, all of those kind of things. And so we were able to stop, walk down to the river and play in the water a little bit, and then get back on the bike and go a little bit further. I mean, we could hardly go 10 miles without stopping somewhere else to take another look.
And the neat thing about that area, though, is that there's so much history. I sell houses, and so when I see a house that's 1700s, you know, I think, wow, that's amazing that they can keep those houses going and have people live in them. And then you come back here and you see a house that's 1900s, and everybody thinks, oh, that's so old, and you think, no, not really, not relatively. So yeah, it's the time difference is so amazing.
We saw Zane Grey's house, we saw this bridge, and all of the stuff is like from the 1700s. You know, out west we usually see things that are, you know, early 1900s, maybe some 1800 stuff, but nothing as old as this stuff. You know, this is revolutionary times when where a lot of these historical signs are placed. It's fun to go out on a motorcycle with your wife or your kids because it's a real bonding experience. You know, you don't have radios, you don't have cell phones, you don't have all that stuff bugging you. And when, you know, anytime you go on a long hiking trip or boating trip and you endure things together, you know, you really bond well. You know, you've ever been on a long hike with your family, you'll know there's nothing that'll bring you closer together or pull you further apart, but usually it brings you close together that you've made it through those things. And the more disasters you have, that's the stuff you remember the most. So that's what makes motorcycling so much fun.
I do enjoy riding. I've been riding since I was little. My dad used to take me on trips. And so I guess Darren being into motorcycles as well has been awesome for me. He's trying to get me to ride my own, which someday I promise I will. But for now, I enjoy being on the back because that way I can look around and see the scenery and just enjoy the wind and the smells and the sounds. And you can drive by a bakery and smell the smells, and you can drive by a field of flowers and you can smell them. It makes the whole experience an entire package.
If you'd like to do the same trip, you can go to bearmotorsportsinc.com and they can rent these things for a half day, full day, or weeks if you would like. And they have lots of different bikes there to choose from. Well, right now we need to get to a commercial break.
Hey guys, if you liked that video, you're going to want to watch all of our other AYL videos. You're going to want to like it, you're going to want to share it, and you're going to want to subscribe, right? See all the buttons right here? This is what you're going to want to do, right? Click on them, because we have some really cool videos, all kinds of behind the scenes stuff, bloopers of Alicia crashing and stuff.
Why are you going to sell me out like that, Steven?
So you want to click all of these things and subscribe to our channel, because At Your Leisure is awesome, and we'll see you here for more videos.